The long-awaited 4th season of The Witcher is finally here. Well, someone was waiting for it. At least I was. Season 3 was a total mess, but at least the creators finally started crawling back to the books and fixing some of the nonsense they piled up in Season 2. So yeah, there was a tiny sliver of hope for Season 4. And how did it turn out? Hard to say. How's Liam Hemsworth stepping into Henry Cavill's boots? Where else did the creators screw up? Or did they actually fix some things? Spoiler ahead, yeah, the show's watchable now. Sadly, the casting disasters and plot holes that started way back in seasons 1 and 2, those are permanent, but some parts turned out pretty damn solid. Let's break it down. Let's dive right into the elephant in the room, the lead actor swap. Henry Cavill is out, and Liam Hemsworth is now playing Geralt of Rivia in the new season. Cavill announced his exit back in 2022, and it instantly became one of the most talked about moments in the show's history. When Netflix revealed Liam Hemsworth would replace him, the fan reaction was crystal clear, instant backlash. Cavill had been the fan favorite from day one. The one thing pretty much everyone agreed was a win for the series. Theories about why he left? They're all over the place. Officially, Cavill had other roles lined up that he was passionate about. But the big fan theory? He's a diehard fan of Andrzej Sapkowski's books and the CD Projekt Red games, and he wasn't happy with how far the show had strayed from the source material. Back in 2021, showrunner Laurence Hisrich even said Cavill was constantly sending notes and line edits for Geralt, pushing for the character to talk more, like in the books, where so much happens through inner monologue. Basically, Henry didn't want to stick around for a project where the creators seemed to be laughing at the books and the fans. After Cavill left, it felt like the show lost whatever trust it had left with the audience. A lot of people say Netflix straight up killed its own franchise with this move. The irony? They'd been killing it long before Cavill walked away, but we'll get to that.
A gift from Emir is merely an obligation to further service. I got tired of being under his thumb, so I got out. No intention of going back, so...
To explain the recast, the writers didn't get fancy. They just framed the whole season as a story being told to kids for fun. Like, this all happened a long time ago, and nobody really remembers what the famous Witcher looked like anymore.
And that was the tale of the Butcher of Blaviken. It's late.
Here's the deal. Hemsworth nails the role. Not just nails it, he's better than Cavill. I know, the hate's gonna come hard. And yeah, the biker-style outfit is a bold choice. Personally, I'm totally fine with how The Witcher looks. Hemsworth absolutely owns that detached vibe. The guy who acts like he doesn't need anyone, but deep down, he does. And you can see it in him. The slow, reluctant acceptance that he actually wants those connections. In the fight scenes, he's every bit as good as Cavill. Let's be real, visually, Hemsworth looks way closer to both the book version and the game version of Geralt. And don't forget, by the point the show's timeline has reached, in the books, Ciri is the one who takes center stage. She's the main character in the final novels.
Fuck.
Which brings us to one of the show's two biggest problems, total miscasting. Geralt, whether Cavill or Hemsworth, he's solid. Yennefer with Anya Kalatra, debatable, but tolerable. But Ciri with Freya Allan, complete miss. And it's not just the botched look from the plastic surgery. The actress just can't carry the lead. Hard to blame the creators too much. They cast her as a kid in season 1, and back then, it seemed like a great choice. But now, even the fake Ciri stand-ins come off better, in looks and in performance.
I've got this weird feeling we're being followed. You are.
So what's actually going on plot-wise at the start of season 4? Yennefer's trying to rally the mages for war against Vilgefortz. Geralt, patched up by the Dryads after his duel with Vilgefortz, has no idea the Ciri in Nilfgaard is a fake. He's off to rescue her. Meanwhile, the real Ciri has fallen in with the Rats, a gang of bandits. These three storylines drive the whole season. Anything involving Yennefer, Vilgefortz, and the sorceresses? Pure Netflix fanfiction. Total nonsense from start to finish. Feel free to fast forward. You won't miss a thing. In fact, the show's better without it.
But Ciri is what we all need. Now. Hope.
Ciri and the Rats? Pretty faithful to the books. Overall, it works. Even the Rats themselves turned out watchable. Early set photos had me worried. Another miscast disaster. Yeah, there is miscasting looking at you, Freya Allan. But at least they didn't butcher the story. That's something. Just like in the books, the Rats rob, steal, party, and become infamous across the land. Sure, the show adds some Ocean's 11-style heist vibes that aren't in the original, but it still captures the essence, a crew of teenage cutthroats and junkies. And yes, Ciri and Mistel's romance, straight from Sapkowski. That part's canon.
You know, I think I'm gonna pick the spot for us next time.
I didn't know. I wish I could say that was the first time I almost got killed by a monster.
Geralt's storyline with his small crew is hands down the best part of the season. This is where the show's strongest actors and characters finally come together. They've got real chemistry, the plot sticks to the books, and, for once, the writers' added touches actually work. It's shot and performed great, nailing the book's most iconic moments. The drunken night at Regis's, the cat and horseshoe scene, getting captured by the Cintrans, the heartfelt late-night talks after the escape, even the hilarious knighting of the Witcher, they kept it all. But here's where the show's other big problem rears its head: terrible large-scale battle staging. Small fights, flawless. Ciri, Geralt, Bonhart, more on him soon. They all carve through enemies with slick editing, killer choreography, and sharp camera work. It's like that legendary Renfrey gang fight from season 1, the one everyone still raves about.
Was the idea, if I'm not mistaken.
If we ignore the absolute embarrassment that is the mage's battle in the castle, Yennefer's storyline, there's really only one big battle scene all season: the fight for the Yaruga River crossing. Geralt and Care lead the Lyrian forces against the Nilfgaardians. And yeah, it's basically a shot-for-shot adaptation of the book's battle. But man, it's so poorly shot, it's honestly painful. You can't tell what's happening. The extras are just running back and forth. Waves of enemies keep spawning in like it's a video game. In that department, the show's still as bad as it ever was.
Turn your asses round and fight! What were your orders?
Hold the bridge for the Queen.
Then hold the fucking bridge!
The absolute gem of season 4, honestly, probably the entire series, is Charlton Copley as the mercenary Leo Bonhart.
Apologies for the interruption, Leo. I have a job for you.
In the books, Bonhart's one of the most vivid characters. And with Netflix's track record of awful casting, you'd brace for a massive letdown. But it's the exact opposite. Copley is perfect. He's not just the cold-blooded, psychotic killer Sapkowski wrote. He's more. Copley delivers a full-on lunatic, a guy whose combat skills, speed, agility, and cunning outshine even Witchers, whom he kills for fun.
I'm busy! Get up! Get the fuck up!
His physicality, those sharp, lightning-fast movements, paired with sarcastic quips and unhinged mannerisms, it's 110% spot on. The scene with Bonhart and the rats? Pure gold. It's the perfect cap to the season. For this character alone, you could forgive the showrunners a lot of their sins.
So what's it gonna be? The easy way or the hard way? The easy way hurts much less.
You know, stop your yapping and get down here, you skinny little fucker.
Yes, the hard way it is.
I didn't even mention Laurence Fishburne as the vampire Regis. He's an incredible actor, so no one doubted his Regis would be at least solid. Turns out, outstanding. Maybe not a perfect match for the book version, but his sheer charisma carries it.
If so, I believe the divine judgment is unambiguous.
Technically, the season's pretty decent, except for that battle scene I already trashed, and the show's costume problem still hasn't gone anywhere. They either go way overboard or drop the ball completely, like those infamous Nilfgaard armor abominations from season 1. Here, the soldier's armor looks legit enough, maybe a little too extra in spots, but fine for fantasy. Problem is, everything's too clean, too shiny, like it just came off the rack. Same with regular clothes. It really breaks the immersion. VFX, solid 5/5. The few monsters we get don't look CGI at all, and the designs are actually cool. Music's good. I don't even remember the previous season's scores, but season 4 nails it, including some clear nods to the game's soundtrack. Plus, the sound design is top-notch. So, should you be hyped for Season 5? By the final frames of Season 4, the writers finally ditch all their fanfic nonsense and stick exactly to the books. Like, literally, the season ends right where the books pick up. That actually gives real hope that the final season, already shot, dropping next year, could be a worthy ending to the saga. Bonus, the showrunners quietly axed nearly all the weakest actors, just killed off their characters, smooth and subtle. And finally, I'll earn a couple more dislikes and say that The Rats, A Witcher Tale, which came out simultaneously with the 4th season, is fine. That's how it is.